Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Welcome to the stream, folks. Van Pebble here. The old Van Pebble. That's right. And today we play the game, of course. I say of course because the theme song is from the game Elatro. Why am I talking like this? Because it's fun to do. Today's game, ladies and gentlemen, is Elatro. My name is Van Pebble, and you are? I don't think I caught your name. You are? I hope you're doing well, actually. So let's jump right into the game and let's have some fun. Of course, for the YouTube folks that watch this, I make this a series, and the name of the series is Grinding Stakes Series. I would say at this moment it's got to be close to 30, if not a little bit over 30, but it might just be in the 20s. We've done that many of this, and because it's a testament to how great the game is. And really, I think this is kind of how games are going these days, at least the games that I've been selecting. It's no longer like I have one game that I play where it's a story game and it goes pretty quickly. It's like, it might be a 10-hour game maybe, but like that's light. Like I could juice, I'm using the word juice here, so many streams from games today because they're so hard to beat. And it's not like a story where you beat that part of the story and you move on. It's like you have to beat a task, and sometimes beating that task means, and so it's a lot of gameplay. And this is one such game where it's a game of runs, and it's almost an infinite playability game. I mean, it's really that good. So let's finally play. Yes, Van Pebble, the master of the awkward talking, making it seem like he has nowhere to go, but really, he's fine. He's here. He's doing good. We are doing well. I will say this, though. I don't drink often. Like, I'll say I drink like once a week sometimes, and I drink soju, which is different for me than other. However, even though it is different, it's still alcohol. So I do feel a tad bit hungover today. It's just in the head. And I feel like it's already feeling better. I'm drinking some caffeine. We are not sponsored today by Coca-Cola. My favorite way to drink it, which is in the bottle, so you keep the carbonation going. Look how big this bottle is. Somebody gave me this while I was at work. And I was like, dude, I'm taking that home. That's too good. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, my name is Van Pebble. Yes, I'm a great streamer. Come on, we've already talked about this. I'm the best. I know I'm the best. I'm just kidding. All right, let's go. That's definitely the Dr. Disrespect style, which only he can do. I'm not that guy. I'm just not like... Obviously, I'm not Dr. Disrespect, but also his charm, like, that's him. Like, you can't try to steal somebody's charm. Or you can do it, but it looks like you're taking the guy's charm. So here's where we are. This is a little different than most weeks, actually. Let's talk about it. First, let's line up and sync up our camera. One more time, please. That looks pretty good to me. I'm going to shrink it down a little bit more. There we go. Whew. One more time. You see what I'm doing, right? Okay, good. Hopefully you're not like, he's wasting our time. He's just doing nothing. Why is he? I'm not trying to do that. Okay, we're good now. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get into it. This is where we are. We were playing this game. I believe this is last night. And we got really far. We're actually not quite. We're on the 7th ante, and it's not as awesome as it may look. We've got, and that's strange to say, we've got super multiple going. We've got a decent, I'm going to say decent chip count going. The egg is giving us the swashbuckler. The flash card, and I'm sorry, but you guys kind of have to know what this game is if you're going to watch me play, because at this stage of the game, if you don't know anything about this, you might be lost. You're going to get lost. Do the other people enjoy? Okay, here we go. Let's take a look at our hand value. We've got a pretty good, decent. We're trying to build this. We're doing pretty good. I mean, we're building it nicely. I like to build the 2 pair in the straight a lot more. But the flush is looking good. You can even build the full house. So, like, we're still building. We're not quite where we want to be. Also, we want to try to play heart cards if we can. Oh, we also have this, don't we? That helped us a little. We lost. We lost. And that's a good way to show you just how hard this game is, because we had a pretty good run. There was something flawed about that run, for sure. But it was too late for me to fix, so I thought, well, let's just play that through. But that was a good try. We've never really do that usually on these streams, just starting from like a past run. I thought that would be an interesting, fun thing to do, and it was interesting and it was fun. Here we go, folks. Yes, Pebble feeling good, a little hungover. I don't like to make a big deal about a hangover, because it's like, hey buddy, you chose to drink, you know? It's like, either deal with your hangover or stop drinking. So I'm just like, okay, I'll just shut up. I'll fix my situation, and yeah. I'll tell you what I'd rather have right now. Too late. I'd rather have this card. Okay. Yeah, we fudged. But there is something about a hangover that almost feels like rewarding. Like, I obviously partied because I felt like there was a certain point in my life I was celebrating, you know? Just because I've been a security guard for like 2 years straight, and this marks like the end of the beginning of like the 3rd year, and it was kind of like hey, we're gonna celebrate a little bit, you know. And it like obviously didn't go crazy. It's not like I'm some wild party man or anything like that. So we could actually sell 2, 3, then we'd be down to $4. We'll work on that. You would be better off just doing this. Oh, look at that. Upgrade every hand. I love that. Those are cool. That's awesome. Everything is level 2 now. Okay. Love that. Love that. And of course, there we go. It's got to be 3 or fewer cards. There we go. Easy. Scooby-Doo. This is gonna be, I feel like, a slow build with this. Oh wow, we get to choose 2 of these. I've got to do that. So now, good luck. I don't know if we can do this or not, but we'll try. Let's see if we can add... Yeah, that's what I figured we'd be good to go. That's the cool thing about, like, it's... I really do like to have Joker for at least the beginning of the game. And it's like, this is an interesting start to it as well. Because of our hands are already, like, pretty decent. This is good. This is an interesting start for the Pebster. The Van Pebster. You know, this is like a winner. You got like plus 20 multiple, but 3 or fewer cards. I mean, it's interesting. It's an interesting start. It really is. There's another negative that we can get possibly. We need at least 2 more Jokers to be able to continue right now, because we're just getting a little bit too far in the game at this point. But let's try to get pairs, aces, straights. Yeah. So the pair thing is going to help us. I mean, it's amazing that it looks weird, but we're in a successful run right now. It looks weird, but it's so far successful, and because we're getting all these like free negatives, it's working. Let's see. Sell that. Ooh. It's such a weird run, though. Okay, here we go. Oh, we're gonna need a Joker here. Oh, that actually is interesting. Okay, so now we've got chips. All right, we gotta figure out what we got going on here. Aces is gonna go here. This is weird. Okay. That goes there, that goes there. This is chips if it's a straight. So these are all chip cards. Chip Jokers. And they only work if you get their certain hands. So obviously we're looking to eventually get rid of some of these. I mean, especially the devious Joker, we just don't need it, right? But keep it now for now. Got a little bit of multiple, another chip one, the aces, and then the half Joker. I think we're ready to go. It's so weird. All right. I think definitely sell one of these. I would say we just need one, right? I think it almost makes more sense. Yeah, to get rid of the devious Joker. pick up this one. This will give us a little bit more like quick multiples, diamonds. It's an interesting run, man. We know you, Ben Pebble, you said that already. I'm saying it again. Yeah, but you keep saying it. I know, because it really is. Oh, sorry. That's okay. It's my favorite part anyway, when you talk into the microphone and into this. Why do I do that? It's fun. It's fun to do that. Have you ever just not been able to put a cap back on? That's the only thing I don't like about... There we go. Scooby-Doo. What is Coca-Cola advertising now? By the way, we're not advertising Coca-Cola. I'm sorry. They just happen to be what I'm drinking right now. It's not a sponsor or anything like that. I feel like I need money right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and skip that blind. I'm not doing it out of like cockiness. In fact, I hope we pass here, but it's like yeah. Isn't that interesting? There's a straight. It's a weird straight because they're all. It's a debuffed straight basically, and it almost got me somewhere. Let's just get rid of all these weird cards. Okay. Okay. Let's hope this gets us by. It does not get us by, and of course we need to do a new run. Should we stick with the same deck? I feel like something's about to pop out of this. It feels good. This is the natural progression. I was talking to a guy who plays this game, and he was telling me, I don't remember I do remember his name, it's just not on my head right now, but he's a good guy. Ali, that's his name, Ali. If you're watching this, Ali, hi. How are you? And I remember, excuse me, I'm burping. Because the soda carbonation, I love soda for that reason. So the guy Ali says like, well, I've been doing good. Like, I'm like, well, how are you? Like, where you at? He's like, I'm like all the way. I just can't beat the gold. And I was like, gold? The gold deck on the, which one was it? Plasma deck, he goes. And apparently the plasma deck is like one of the easiest decks to play. To me, it's just so weird that I know that's a really weird thing to say, right? It's just such a weird deck that whenever I play it, I'm just like, I don't understand this. I don't get it. And eventually we're going to have to fucking play the plasma deck. But this guy is like mastering it, but he said he's struggling. I just want to... He said gold... What was it that he said? Orange is where he's struggling. And I was like, dude, gold is where I always struggle, and gold is the last one. And he goes, you beat the orange? And I was like, well, maybe not for that deck, but for other decks you have? And I'm like, yeah, dude, yeah, I'm good at this game. But if I think I might want to say that might not be true, though. Because I don't think I've beat... I don't think that's where I am. I have gotten that far. But then I had to restart the game. This is all getting boring, I admit. But, like, I don't know. Yeah. I was at one point with this game, and we will move. Let's continue here. Where I could, like, I was up to, like, gold for a couple of them, and then I couldn't get past... I beat the orange stake. I think it was something like I beat the orange stake, but it wouldn't let me progress, even though I beat it. And somebody said, yeah, that's kind of a weird thing that happened. They haven't done like an update with it yet at that point, I think. I think they've updated it at this point. And it is kind of interesting to talk about. So I had to like restart the whole thing, and then I had to like rename my profile. It was a whole thing, dude. I actually was it almost made me like stop. I definitely stopped me from playing the game for a little while, because when you feel like you can't progress, like you beat it and it still keeps you there, like on orange, it wouldn't let me go to gold steak, and I was like, wait, it won't let me continue. That was definitely a game changer for sure, in a bad way. I was like, why should I even care about this game if I can't? All right, well, that was a good story. Hopefully people enjoyed that. Let's see. Should we try the Nebula deck? Blue stake? It's really hard. Minus discard and a minus consumable spot. It's not easy. But then again, life's not easy, so there you go. There you go. There you go. What quote is this from? Ready? Since we're in a relaxing pace, let me do one more thing. What quote is this from? All right. Next thing you're gonna do, you're gonna talk about Gordon Wood. You're gonna talk about Gordon Wood. What is that from? Come on, you know it. If you know movies, this is what guys are like. We could quote stuff. What is that from? Next thing you're gonna do, you're gonna talk about Gordon Wood. All right, it was from the movie. Good Will Hunting. It was from Good Will Hunting. It was where Matt Damon was trying to pick up this chick, and this guy was kind of being a dick. This blonde guy from, like, I forget what school it was from. It must have been Harvard, because it was Boston. Let's continue the game. Thank you very much for letting me do that. Sometimes I need that to get myself jump started. I am a little hungover today. I apologize. It is a human quality that we have sometimes. We know it. It's like, we know, right? You drink. Like, I don't ever drink really, so when I do, it's always a hangover. Almost always. It's like, why do you do it? It's like, I don't know. I don't like I try not to overdo it, but obviously you're overdoing it anyway. I don't know. No, I don't want this buffoon pack. I'm kind of pissed. Why don't we just take it and then we'll sell it? We'll take it. We'll sell it. We'll take the ballot. That'll help us a little. And then we'll try to get the free card packs. Okay, let's go. We're back. I feel good now. Feel really good now. Listen, I remember drinking was a full-time job for me when I was a kid. Like, when I was, like, not a kid, like an adult, like in my 30s. It's really all I cared about. It's like, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to work really hard, and you're supposed to play hard. That's what I used to think. Because I thought that's... It was like, you earned it. Man, you got a party, man. You've earned it. What it is. This one's not gonna work either. Fuck, man. Oh well. I mean, what am I gonna do? Get upset about it? Alright, that was clearly a very, very tough deck to play on. Let's go back to the erratic deck. I thought we were playing really well. And let's continue the search for the green stake chip. Seven, 8, 9, 10, Jack. The music, right? Oh my god, it's so good. There's also something really, like, medicinal about burping if you feel hungover. It's like, the more you, like, drink, like, a big gulp of soda when you're hungover, and then, like, the burps every time you burp, it feels like a relief. You know what it reminds me of? You know what a feeling that I'm going for? Just in life, that I think it's gonna sound weird when I say it, but that's why I'm saying it. Because I think it's an interesting enough thing to say that people will be like, weird, but true. You know how like in movies where a guy will get like, I'm talking like action movies where a guy will get shot and then he'll be like, but he's a smart guy. Actually, it just happened in the new Tom Cruise Mission Impossible movie. The guy who is the British guy, he's like one of the guys in the crew, and he gets shot, but like he's to the point where he's like, I know what it is. I can't breathe. And they're like, why? And he's like, because you have to help me. I'll tell you what to do. You have to do it. And they're like, what the fuck, right? And they're hiding from somebody. Mission Impossible. So she's like, all right, I'll do it. It was like this Asian girl, right? She's like, okay. She's really hot too. Ooh, very attractive. She's like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to kill you. He goes, I'm gonna die if you don't do it. Right? So he tells her to do it, and this is the feeling I want to feel in life. He can't breathe, and all of a sudden she cuts like a little incision, and then he takes a straw. Everybody here now is going, yes, I've seen this in so many movies. And they take the straw. It's usually like combat movies where it's like it's a real thing, and it is kind of cool to watch. So then it's refreshing. And maybe it's because there's a straw involved, and like I think of like refreshing drinks. He takes the straw, or she takes the straw, and shoves it in the hole, right? And the hole is cut like right in his right. The problem was like he got shot and something was being clogged like by the stomach or the gut or something like that, and the whole purpose was to clear it by sticking the straw in. So he stuck the straw in, and all of a sudden the sound that he made, it was so like, yeah, that's the feeling I want. And I know it's a long way to go, but it was an interesting story, and I definitely wanted to tell that on stream. Thank you. I'm going to go now. Just kidding. All right. He embarrasses himself. I wonder if I'm sure that'll happen eventually. Then I'll just embarrass myself so much, just because like it's some things just embarrass us, you know. And I'll just like I'm too embarrassed. Gotta go. Oh, yes. Alright, planet packs are free. That's gonna change the game for sure. That's gonna make it really good. It's so good. Your game is so good. It's a good guy. You say my game is good? It's guy. You say it's guy? I say it's guy. Yeah, but I don't understand. That's every comedy movie now. Yeah, but I don't think you understand. It's always that kind of thing. Oh, we're supposed to get rid of queens, aren't we? Alright, let's get rid of the queen. 7, 8, 9, 10, jack. There we go, we just got some cash. There we go, we just got some cash again. And 7, 8, 9, 10, jack. Okay, there we go. Scooby, Scooby, Scooby-Doo, Scooby-Doo, Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo. I'm trying to sing with the song. People are like, why does he keep singing Scooby-Doo? To me, the song goes, Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo. That's how it goes. Alright, all cards and packs in the shop are 25% off. We need to search for a better Joker. This would help us. This would give us more money. This is going to be a little tough, I think. Hold on. Oh, nice. We got to get rid of this popcorn. The popcorn is running out of gas. And I'm just starting out. That's another good Dr. Disrespect thing he does. He keeps you engaged. Dr. Disrespect is great because he has the little tricks. He keeps you engaged. Every now and then he'll kind of throw in like a doc's just getting started. Usually I feel like that's probably when he's secretly actually really tired, but he's just like, fuck dude, we gotta keep this thing going. We gotta keep this dog and pony show going. Let's see. Not that I think his thing's a dog and pony show, but this in general people would agree is a dog and pony show. Without the dogs and ponies. Just kidding. Let's see. Oh god. I definitely want to get rid of the popcorn eventually. Let's keep it to keep us going. And I almost think the Mystic Summit we might have to jump in with. Let's keep getting the cash thing. We're doing good with the cash thing. We'll get some free jokers and hopefully in the next shop. What's the magic one? A 7 this time? Okay. Alright. Good. Face cards are down, right? But we don't really care about face cards, do we? Because we just want them to sit in the hand anyway, so that we can get reserve parking skills. Oh, look at this. Okay, hold on. That's like crazy. Here, I got it. We'll try to get a pair in here somehow. There we go. That's really not good. Oh, so we're just gonna lose this? Okay. Let's try a different deck. Or should we do the same deck? Let's keep going. I like the erratic deck. I like it. I actually feel potential here, even though I know we're losing. But that's the whole thing. It's like keep losing, and then people watch you gain momentum, gain a little insight, whatever it is. You drink a little more soda, get a little more loose, tell some more stories, and then boom, get a nice big run, nice juicy run. You beat the thing, and then you get to go home in glory. That's how it's supposed to go. It's one of those things that a lot of streamers have figured out where they would just like realize they need to get better at the game. So what they'll do is they'll go, okay guys, we're not leaving until we beat a run here. And then they just they juice it, they squeeze it, and they go, so yeah, let's go ahead, let's get a marathon going. You guys, let's get the money going. I have to beat this, and I won't go until I beat it. One guy, you could tell he was getting low on cash. And he did a thing where he filled his bathtub with like he filled this huge bucket with orange colored water, and then he said, I'm gonna fill my bathtub with a spoon, only a spoon and a bucket, and I'm gonna fill this bathtub. And I was like, you need money, because that keeps people tuning in, because it's so stupid. And people eventually, like, it's really kind of like what the guy's doing is like holding people hostage, basically. That's what you're doing. You're like, until you give me money, I'm just gonna I'm gonna hold you hostage. I'm not gonna give you any good content. You're gonna think this is good content, but it's not, because nothing's happening. We're just filling this thing, and he's not like talking really. He's not a very entertaining guy. Sorry, but he's not my favorite streamer. I maybe everybody else likes him, whatever. I'm not gonna say his name. I don't want to put him down. I think my problem really is like a lot of these kids are just like, they're younger and it's just not something I'm into, you know? Really, honestly, truly. Like, I do think like some of the older streamers are great, you know? Yeah. It's not like there's a competition, because most people will tell you when it comes to streaming, you're really competing against yourself. You either got it or you don't. You know what I mean? You got what you've got, and that's it. And you can either build on that, you know, or you just kind of like destined to just be a nothing streamer. I do it because I want to be good. I want to be successful, but I want to be good at it. I want to be good at it. And if I'm good at this, and I feel like I'm good, and people are still not watching, well, that's okay. Well, we can try to figure out ways to get people on board, you know? But I just want to be good. I want to do what I think is good, first and foremost. And doing that tub thing is not good. It's not good streaming. Filling your tub with water, I don't know. But I also, like I said, I don't like that guy. It's not that I have a problem with him, I just don't enjoy him. So it's like, if somebody else did that tub scene, maybe I would enjoy it, but it still feels like you're holding me hostage. It just seems like, I don't know, maybe it's a private... Look, these kids are very smart. It's probably like a joke. You can look at it like it's an inside joke with his fans. Then it kind of works. You know? If you look at it like that, like, oh, it's an inside joke with his fans. Okay, that does make sense, actually. It still sucks, though. Like, if I was a fan of that, I'd be like, yeah, I'm just gonna come back when you're actually doing content that I like. Or... I never understood the splash card. It's just, I don't... Why? Look at all the cards, though, that we could get. Yeah, we can make straights a lot easier. We can make full houses a lot easier now. Man, this game's easy now, man. I ain't afraid of nothing. You know what, man? This is how I feel, man. I was watching a movie from, like, the 70s. It was so good. Like, I was like, oh my god, like, a lot of these movies, for some reason, there was a certain point... Oh, this is a pretty decent one. Get rid of that piece of shit one. I kinda hate that one. In the 70s, there was a lot of movies for some reason. Maybe I do know the reason. Let's get rid of the smiley face. And we can, like, do other things. They did a lot of movies about cars. They were really into driving back in the 70s, and they were serious about it. Like, the idea of like riding a motorcycle, like in a lot of the 60s stuff, man, it's just a man and his bike or a man and his car. It was a different time where people were really into their cars and motorcycles and shit. And now that we have like the Elon Musk age of life, where it's like electric cars and shit, will not score repeat hands. So there's no repeat hands in this round. What did we play? Oh, I don't remember what we played. This is I actually don't remember what we were playing. So let's just keep going. It must have been the pair. Hand will not repeat. Oh, no repeat hands, meaning... Okay. You can play anything you want. Alright, I got it. Sorry, I don't know why I thought I had to just play pair. I don't know why. I'm retarded, and I apologize for being retarded. At least I admit that I'm retarded. And it's not like, oh, he was born that way. No, I'm just retarded, like, I'm just slow. And I'm sorry, okay? I told you. Yeah, it's the hangover. We can blame the hangover for that. The movie. Blame the hangover, the movie. Yeah, if you ever would have made that fucking movie, I really like this one. I'm gonna buy this one. I feel like we should probably get rid of the Gross Michelle. Or maybe not. Yes, we can actually get rid of the Gross Michelle. Besides, it's not a permanent one. And we'll get rid of also the walkie-talkie. And we'll pick this up. This will be a lot stronger for us. Stronger for... Okay, let's go. Sometimes I listen back or I watch back to see like if I can find some good clips from our playing. And I hear myself like breathe like that. I go, yeah, that's nice. Like there's something satisfying knowing that I'm getting a good breath in there. Is that weird? It is weird. You know what else is weird? You are. So there you go. Think I'm weird? Guess who else is weird? You. Okay. Way to isolate your audience, man, Pebble. That's the stuff. Yeah. One thing I've learned is isolate your audience. Make them feel like shit. Just because. Look at this. Oh, a 5 of a kind. Alright, that was a good one. That was a tough one. That was tough. The run's getting tougher because we just got rid of a bunch of stuff. This is going to be a little tough here, but because we have so many cards, our hand size is bigger. That's what's going to save us. Scooby-Doo. It does. It feels like the end here. I'll be honest. We're trying though. Not gonna give up. This is no good. Alright, let's try again. Hey Ben Pebble, remember that thing you said about how the more you play, the better you're gonna get? When's that gonna happen? I don't know, but that's really rude. Who said that? I said that. Who are you? I'm you. Oh. Stumped, aren't you? I don't know what to say. He's picking on himself. He's picking on himself. It's like the Eminem thing where he's like, where he talks about making fun of himself. Oh, maybe I'm thinking of something else. I'm thinking of battle rap, not Eminem. There was like a battle rapper, and he was like, I'm defeating myself. And he's like, I'm hurting myself. Doesn't that defeat the purpose? Like that was his thing. That was like his freestyle. I remember freestyle rap, dude. I thought like, oh man, that's the coolest thing ever. Especially like battle rap. You battle another guy, like say something really cool. But the problem is that, you know, it became less about rap and more about moments. More about moments. I would like to get this maybe. I don't really like the obelisk. Obelisks. There we go. We got chips now. We're in good shape. Ladies and gentlemen, I feel great now. This is the blue Joker, not the blue choker. That's a whole different thing. The Blue Joker. The Blue Choker is like some kind of a Smurf character, where he chokes a lot. Papa Smurf's like, my goodness, he chokes a lot. He's the Blue Choker, Papa. That's a great riff, Van Pebble. The Blue Joker is what we're talking about. It's like whenever I'm really struggling in this game, when I've got time that I need to make a hand, the Blue Joker, hear me out now, is all I need, and I will use the Blue Joker. I will use it to make me better. I will not fail. Okay, let's go. I don't know. It's okay. Sometimes you just go for it, you take it, and you just move on. Move on. I was trying to do like an Elvis thing there, but I don't really know Elvis. It felt good to sing it, I'll tell you that. It's a great, like, there's some songs that just, even if you can't sing, it's like, oh, what a great, you could just tell it was a good song when it was written. You're like, wow. I think its song is Bridge Over Troubled Waters, and it was written by, what's it got? Paul Simon. It was probably Garfunkel and Simon and Garfunkel or whatever. We're throwing a lot of stuff at you today. It's okay. Scoo-doo-doo. This is like the basic, like this is a nice basic run set up here. What else we got? Oh, that's a good one. That's kind of interesting. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll go with the Ceremonial Dagger. I like Ceremonial Dagger. I'm picking this up for the Blue Joker. There it is, Ceremonial Joker. I always like to read the stuff. Some people, not everybody knows what these things do. When the blind is selected, you destroy the Joker to the right and permanently add double its cell value. So if this is 2, it'll become 4. And so yeah, this is pretty nice one. This build's pretty good. And now we're doing great. Look at that, 2 pair plus that. So you're making things happen here. The Ceremonial Joker can take you pretty far. Let's see how far it can take us today here. The only thing is, it means we gotta pick up a bunch of Jokers that we really aren't gonna use. There you go. Bridge under troubled water. I will say this about 70s music and stuff. I love the 70s rock and roll, and I love the 60s folk. The 60s folk scene turned into an early 70s / late 60s rock folk scene. That's saying a lot. I'm saying a lot right now. And that was a great time. The folk rock scene was like where things got interesting, because you mix that folky, serious sound with metal and you get like a Led Zeppelin. At least that's how I see it. Now, some people will be like, I don't see how you make that connection. That's the interesting thing, right? That we all see like different connections and it's different for all of us. That's what I see. That's what it is for me. And that could just be like what I was exposed at that time, and that's how it developed for me. I could be full of shit. I could be wrong. I never said I was the smartest guy in the fucking room. But I think, you know. That's why when Ozzy died, it was almost like, yeah, you know, like, you do realize that he really helped to create a new genre of music almost. Like, he was one of the, like, creators of metal, which is, what an honor. I think just the fact that he lived longer than he should have, that it was like a prolonged realization for a lot of us. Okay. Let's keep chopping these things up here. There we go. There's another one. 18 multiple. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Now we are cooking this game right now. We're gonna make this game look we're great. We 9, 10, Jack, green, kicking butt. Yes, my mom was a slut, but that's nothing to do with me. Yeah, nice, man, Pebble. Way to get it in there. All right, let's see. Shit. Like, really, what is that to do with me? Like, my mother slept with my science teacher when I was a kid. We've talked about it before. I'm just gonna briefly say it, because it's not a story we're gonna sit and talk about now. But, like, how does that reflect on me? I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't sleep with the guy. You know what I mean? Like, why am I fucking getting... It's not right. We're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna get rid of this. We're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna get rid of this. We're gonna get rid of that. It does taint you. But parents don't realize that. Like, man, don't sleep with your kid's teacher, man. You know, it's just really... Everybody finds out somehow. It's not good, man. People think, there's people watching this going, I don't know where is he serious? Yes, it happened. It is what it is. I'm 50 years old, guys. I'm older than 50, actually. I'm like 52. I think this year, I think we turned 52 or 3. I can't remember which one. I'm gonna figure it out. It's nice to know how old you are. You know? It's nice. Alright. Let's do this. Let's do that and this. It's a complicated story. My sister was we're not going to talk about it, but my sister was a really good student. And so, you know, your parents get very involved with your teachers. Sometimes it's a curse when a kid is really good student, because then the teachers think that they have a lot to do with it, so that they get a lot of credit, and then the parents literally want to fuck your teacher because they're so excited that their kids are doing well. They think it's the teacher. So then things can happen. Relationships can happen that way. It starts with like just an admiration. I admire him. And then it's these teachers, they take advantage of it. Because, you know, that's what people do. People take advantage of their positioning in life. It's normal. Oh, please. I feel like we're doing good. Don't let this end yet. Don't make this end yet. Let's try this one more. Let's try this particular deck one more time. I feel good about the run, about continuing running. I got another hour or 2 in me, man. I got time. I'm good. I'm just waking it up. Is how I feel. Because I am literally just waking it up. We have the flush, right? Okay. Yeah, if like, you know, groupies, I mean, I've seen all that stuff before. Groupies. I used to work at all the, all the, like, what do you call them? Arenas, like, basketball arenas, football arenas, hockey, like all those. Some of them are the same. You know, they turn the basketball into the ice hockey arena. But I worked all those arenas. Baseball, football. And you would see some, like, groupies as you would leave the arena. The groupies would get autographs and they would hook up with some of the NBA players or whatever. And it was, it really was like, it made you just feel like it felt dirty, but it was also like this inside joke that everybody had. It's kind of funny. And it was just kind of like, hey, if that's what people are willing to do for someone that they admire or whatever, where's the crime in it? There's no crime. It is kind of gross. And it used to be like insulting when you would call a girl a groupie. Now it's like, yeah, what about it? I'm hot. You know what I mean? It's like, where's the insult? I don't know. They don't know. They don't know. They don't know. I don't know. Oops, we didn't really want to do that, did we? Alright, that's what we were trying to do. There we go. Big multiple there. Ah, we can only choose one. Oh, definitely gonna choose this one. Very nice. Okay. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Nice. Oh, yeah, Van Pebble. Van Pebble, yeah. This one would sound like if I was in a porno. Oh, Van Pebble. Yeah, Van Pebble. Oh, yeah, Van Pebble. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And then it would go like this. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. It would go like that. That's what it would go like. I've been saving that for years. I've been saving that little joke for how long have we wanted to do that riff? Forever, right? The old porn riff. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is straight. Ba-da-doodle-doo, doodle-doodle-doo. We needed to do that because we needed to get that straight choker going. Looking good over there, straight choker. Yeah, that's if we need quick cash, we just go to the half joker. The half joker is like that uncle that you borrow money from. It's like, you need a quick coin, you need a quick little... The uncle's there for you. Unk. Hey, Unk. Thanks, Unk. Oh, yes. Okay. This is gonna be fun. You guys are gonna enjoy this one. At least for the next, you're gonna enjoy this stream at least for the next blind. I'm kidding. I don't know, you never know when I'm just gonna get fucking trashed in this game. It's terrible. Alright, so we don't have any straights here. We do have 3 cards. Yeah. I think it's time to get rid of Mystic Summit and the Green Joker. We don't need either of those. I think we'd be better off without them. So we can pick up this one because it's a weird one. I like the weird ones sometimes. Like, yeah, definitely the 3 of a kind is something I'd never use. So it's nice to kind of have that in there just to see what can we do with that. Of course, all we're trying to do right now is just get a 1 run. And we've got all the time in the world to do it. I've got all night today. I've got all night to stream. I think I'm going to be streaming definitely another stream after this for sure. I woke up late and I was like, it doesn't matter that we woke up late. We're still going to do it. It's about the discipline of it. It's not like people are clamoring to see a Van Pebble stream. That was stupid what I just did. It's not like everybody's clamoring to see a Van Pebble stream. We're gonna have to do, let's see. We have... We're gonna have to do this. Damn. I was hoping to get the 3 of a kind going. Whew. I just had to get through that because I know we've got potential here. Okay, here's where we go. Right, come on, baby. Give us something good here, man. Alright, this is pretty decent. At least we can use this, the Zany Joker. So let's get rid of the Zany Joker and pick up the Swashbuckler. And that'll give us a little something. And let's go. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. What was that joke? Like, why is 6 afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9. I remember like seeing that going like, that's actually really good. It's like a poetic, it's not a joke, but it's like a poetic thing. I like that. I like it. Why is 6 afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9. Like it. I like that. Yeah. Yeah, man. Like, what's wrong with Van Pebble? Is he okay? He's hungover, so that's why he's acting like an idiot. Oh, okay. I was wondering why he was acting like an idiot. Yeah, he's an idiot. Who, Van Pebble? Yeah, Van Pebble's an idiot. He puts himself down a lot. Yeah, Van Pebble does that. You know why? Because he's an idiot? Yeah, that's pretty much why. Why is he such an idiot? I don't know. People haven't been trying to figure that out for years, but they can't. You know why? Because he's such an idiot that it's difficult for them to... the streamer that just puts himself down continuously. Alright, so here we go. This is changing the game for us. People are going, what is Van Pebble up to? He's getting chatty. That means things are going to develop in a good way for him. Yeah, now we can actually make real hands. I will keep the half joker, but I don't really want the half joker. I'd love to get rid of the half joker, as a matter of fact. But it doesn't hurt me to keep it on there, so we'll just keep it for now. And we have a huge blind here. Let's see what we can do. 8, 9, 10 jack. This will help us a little bit here. It should help us a lot, actually. Let's do it. Yeah, that's great. Let's not get too excited, but yeah, that's good. 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. Two pair. $20 multiple. Alright, we'll do, got it, I got it. This actually will be pretty good. Isn't that funny how that's good? And then we'll do another one, watch this. Boom. That actually got us through somehow. And that's a huge deal right there, actually. Because that's a big blind. That is a big blind. Why is he yelling? I don't know. We don't know why he does what he does. He's Van Pebble. You know, he kind of does it how he feels. I remember there was this one guy that used to talk, and no one ever understood what he was saying, and he was like one of the managers, and it was so frustrating to see that asshole. Not that I felt like I should have been a manager, I was just a kid at the time, and but like I was just like, this guy is a manager, and every time he would talk, he would be like this. So he would go like this. He'd go, listen up. You would hear him say, listen up. But after he said, listen up, you weren't sure what he was saying. And he would mumble. I'm not trying to be a stand-up comic. I'm just telling you a story. So then he goes, it's not a bit. So then the guy goes, he'll go, listen up. Okay, let's go. And it's the thing here, and it's the thing. And if you want to try to do the thing, because it's not right, it's the thing. It's not. Like this kind of thing, like that, and he literally would talk like that. You would pick up like this and like that. You'd pick up like every like fifth or sixth, and it was just so like, how the fuck is this idiot a fucking manager? That's what I know it's hostile. That's how I felt, ladies and gentlemen. How I felt, and apparently it's how I still feel. That was not bad at all. That was not bad at all. Now you sit there and you ladies and gentlemen, the seeing double is helping us. Are you seeing double, Van Pebble? No, it's the Joker. Please pay attention to the stream, guys. I need people to pay attention to the stream. We're doing good, guys. 39. We're on the 6th ante. I told you this would pay off eventually. You just gotta go sit through it and struggle with us. Ooh, that is a nice one. I really like that one. It gives us an extra multiple too. I like the Fibonacci though. I do like Fibonacci. I really do, actually. I think what we could do is we could get rid of the if it's a 2 pair. And here's why. The smiley face has the holographic, which is an automatic +10 multiple. Regardless of whether a face card scores or not, you're going to get the +10. So you get rid of the Mad Joker, because that only works if you get 2 pair. And that was kind of my problem with it. It's just sitting there. It can't be used all the time. Let's get something that's going to play the game every hand. And that would be, and it's 0. It costs nothing to buy. And that's going to be nice. Let's see how that fits in. We are building something here that I think is quite special. Oh, another nice. So our chips are looking good as well. We have a guaranteed 100 chips, 175 chips every time. That's a very solid chip base. Let's go, folks. That's for you, Ollie, because you love to chip things so much. He does. He loves it. He's a chipper. He's a chip off the old block. Boom. Alright, that's fine. Listen, this is how you want to play the game. I see what's hurting us is the minus hand size thing. Yeah, it sucks. It is what it is. I don't care. It's not going to bother me too bad. There you go, folks. This is a very interesting one. There's that hand size that they were just telling us, you're lacking hand size, is basically what they're telling us. But I don't want to get rid of any of these jokers at this point. I love the smiley face. I love what it's doing. I do like the Fibonacci quite a bit. Swashbuckler, obviously, we need him. Seeing double. The only thing they could do to hurt us with seeing double is if we get a boss where the club cards are debuffed. Then that's gonna hurt us a little bit. It's gonna hurt us a lot, actually. All right, let's go. What are the value of our hands right now? Not good. We need to build that up, man. That's really not good. That's really bad. 2, 3, 5, ace or 8. 2, 3, 5, ace, 8. 2, 3, 5, ace, 8. Should I say it again? Don't say it again, Pebble, please. Everybody knows. This will be a good one. That's really good right there. Fun. This is a fun run. This is a fun run. This is a fun run. I used to do fun runs when I was a kid. Do you guys know what fun runs are? I miss them so much. It's basically like a public thing where people get together and they usually do it for like a charity or something, and they go for like it's great, but in some ways it sucks for the society that you live in, because like on a Sunday morning they'll like completely take like a 20-mile area right, or like a 6-mile area, and they'll do like a 4-mile. It'll be like a 10K, which is what, 3 miles, I think. I don't remember how many miles that is. And you would basically go, wait, play only one hand. Let's skip that boss blind. Oh no, that's terrible. All right, forget the story we were talking about, guys. We need to stay away from straights. This actually is not bad for us. That's not bad. We can't play straights. Oh yes, we can. We can play straights. We can play straights. It sets your money to 0. We don't have any money. Isn't that funny? Damn, I want that so bad. Ah, there we go. That was huge. Like I said, the only thing they can do to really fuck us right now is take away our seeing double by taking away our taking the clubs away. Guys, I don't know what to do. I don't want to get rid of the Fibonacci, but I got to get rid of something here. Or do I? Or do I? Do I just keep it going? I've got a great thing with my chips right now. I'm going to be honest with you, the smiley face is maybe we don't need it. But we would be getting rid of a large multiple. We would be getting rid of it. I don't think getting the supernova is the answer for us right now. I think the answer is where we are. We're doing just fine. I think we need to do this. We need to up our levels here. So if we can keep, that's what we need to do. Planet cards, that's what we need. Planet cards. We're having a nice time today. This is a great stream. Nice and long. We're going long today. For us, it's long. I just figured out a long time ago, like, more isn't always better. Like, if it's a good stream, then do it. But if it's not really that great of a stream, you don't have to force it. Very serious right now. Van Pebble is trying to win this here. This is a big deal for Van Pebble. And he's a little bit serious right now. He needs this. He needs it. More than anything. Here we go. Very nice concentration there. That was big time for Van Pebble. And here's a really good one for us. And ladies and gentlemen, this is where we are forced to get rid of we have to get rid of something here. We're gonna get rid of the seeing double. I loved it, but it's time to get rid of it. Instead, we will pick up the ramen, which is a much more reliable. It just kind of starts losing its powers when you discard, but it's a really good one. And if we have any chance of getting through these next couple blinds here, we're gonna need something very consistent. We can't just have what we were doing, but let's take a look at our hand values here. Looking a little bit better, folks. A little bit better. What we can't have is what we had, which was seeing double, which was there was only certain hands you could play. You want to get to a point where you're covering a lot of bases every time. If you have like, it really was a problem, because eventually we were going to run into a boss that was going to be what? You just wouldn't be able to you wouldn't be able to play club cards. That was what was going to fuck us up, the club thing. And now we don't have to worry about that at all. Then we can just try to get the best hand we have here. Okay. See how it gets rid of? That's not good necessarily. Wait. 10, Jack, Queen, King, Ace. There you go, folks. Boom. Nine, 10, Jack, Queen, King. Another beautiful straight, which is our best, most valued hand, really. And there you go, folks. Boom. That was a biggie. Very nice play by Van Pebble, and now you got a straight. You can make straights easier, but at this stage of the game, it might be too late. I don't know. I mean, like, do you get rid of the Fibonacci? The Fibonacci is a really strong one. Do you get rid of Smiley Face? Maybe you do. Maybe you do get rid of Smiley Face. If that means if you can make more straights, maybe that's what you're supposed to do. Van Pebble. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a huge risk here. We're going to sell that one, and we're going to pick up the shortcut. The shortcut doesn't do anything like value-wise. You're not getting any multiples, you're not getting any chips, you're not getting any, but what you are getting is you now can make straights so fucking easy now. And since the straight seems to be our #1 go-to, let's see if we can buy another. Let's try to get our straight even higher to level 5. So now we're just trying to make straights. You see how we had that one boss where they're like, if you make it straight, you lose all your money. Basically, they were scared. The game is a fucking little bitch right now, and I've got it under my thumb. Dr. Disrespect would love that. He'd be like, that's Dr. Disrespect move right there. You Dr. Disrespect right now. Not afraid of us, Dr. Disrespecters. Don't they call themselves the Dr. Disrespecters? All right, no repeat hands this round. Good, I don't want to repeat hands. Oh, no repeat hand types. So you can only play one hand type. Alright, guess what we're gonna play? Can you fucking guess? This is it, guys. Oh, no repeat. You cannot repeat it. In other words, once you do this, you can't repeat this again. Got it. I got it. Why do I get so confused about that? It seems pretty easy, but for some reason I'm confused every fucking time. So I can't play, excuse me, the straight. I gotta play the flush. And that's how they're trying to get us. It's like, yeah, I know, like, if you get a straight, you're gonna fucking kick butt. Guess what? You can't do straights. And you can't do flushes now. And you can't do 2 pair. And you can't do anything else. Jack, okay. Can't do that, can't do that. Play high card. We lost. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. I think that's gonna do it. I feel bad. I feel like obviously my job is to leave with a one run, but also my job is to know when it's a good time to leave. And I felt really good about that last run. Yeah, I just feel like that's gonna do it for today. That was a good run. I liked it. I'm upset that we didn't win that run, but if it was gonna happen, I think that was gonna be it right there. Or I just want to move to another deck. I'm good with that. I've got other streams I want to do today, and we can always stream that again if we want later this week or in the next couple days or so. I'm looking at my schedule here, and I'm not sure what I want to do. I might decide to play some Hogwarts. I need to continue playing that game. I'm a student. I'm a wizarding student in a school called Hogwarts, and I joined the Slytherins, and that's pretty much where I'm at. I just literally just figured out that I was not a Slytherin. I'm sorry, no. I'm a Ravenclaw. I just figured out that I was a Ravenclaw like last week or so, and it was very exciting, and that was basically as far as I got with the game. I did a couple classes. Now I'm supposed to do like classes, kind of like, it's sort of, I was wondering if, here's how I kind of felt about the game. I'm sorry for being confusing right now. I felt like when I was playing Hogwarts, I was really enjoying it, and it kind of gave me that feeling of Bully. Has anyone played that game, Bully? There's a game called, and it's basically a kid goes to school and he's basically got to go through the school, take the classes, and it really reminds me of Bully. It reminds me of Hogwarts. Great game. That bully game, what a great game. I just feel like at this point, like I'm so far removed from high school and from school in general that that game wouldn't do much for me. I like there's some games where you go, God, man, that game was so good. There's only one game that I can really think of right now that I don't care how old I am, it's always going to be a great game, and I can't play it because, and I'm going to tell you what it is right now. It's dangerous to bring stuff like that up because if you can't remember the name or whatever, you're fucked. But I remember it's called Crazy Climber, and the reason this game is such a big deal. Let's take a look at Crazy Climber. It's such a cool game. Here you go. Take a look at this. Turn the sound down. Let's see where he goes here. It's called Crazy Climber. And basically this game is like, you have two handles. I don't know why there's buttons there, but you're basically just climbing. It's a climbing game. See what he's doing there? And it's just like a really, I think I do remember like some of the vocals, the act, if you want to say voice acting, for it's not really acting, but see what you're doing is you're trying to climb the top of a building. People are throwing shit at you. Your goal is to reach the top. This guy sucks at the game, but it's a really cool game, and it's the only game that I would like. I don't know, it's like, it's a game that's timeless for me. No one has created anything of its equal. It's a very unique gameplay game too, where you're just using handles on each side to move up and back, and it's a really cool game. Let's see if there's one more example of it. By the way, we're gonna get out of here. I just wanted to let's show it here. I like it when you get good at it, it looks really cool. Yeah, see, it's like a Japanese game, I think. How is he able to climb that? Oh, I see. He can climb on that. He's not going to get electrocuted because it's not... The wire isn't hitting where he was. I got it. So yeah, so if somebody closes like a window on your hands, you go down. But look how basic it is. But it doesn't matter that it's basic. It's a great game. If they remade this game, but you'd have to do it with the controllers the way they are, they really should do that. They really should remake that game. But they could make it better. With better graphics, I don't know. See, if he gets the balloon, he could get to the top. If he gets the balloon, if he gets the... Oh, he didn't get it. By the way, the music you're hearing is Balatro music. But it would go very well with this. So you can't climb... I don't think you can climb windows that are closed either. So I think you would slip down if you chose that. And then he goes to the top, and then the fucking helicopter... Basically, you've got to kind of like line up with him. It's actually kind of a hard game. From 1980. To me, this is one of the most perfect games ever made. And also, Paperboy is another one that I thought was really good. But ladies and gentlemen, what are we doing here? We've lost all... It's chaos. Let's do this, folks. Let me get out of here. And then I can go chaos because I want to stream one more game tonight. And then tomorrow we're gonna have 2 or 3. We're gonna listen. Tomorrow is Wednesday, guys. Isn't it? What is today? What is it going on? Yes, it's only Tuesday. So tomorrow and Thursday we're gonna have some great streams for you. So it's gonna be great, and we're gonna have one more for you tonight. But in the meantime, my name is Van Pebble, and on social media, you can find me on Twitter/X. We basically talk about our favorite music, our favorite movies, and stupid shit like that. The kind of stupid shit that a platform like Twitter, I think, is perfect for. Some people think, no, you should go on Twitter and talk about Epstein and how many little kids, and it's like, guys, that's so dark. Can't we just talk about our favorite music? Is that okay? Also, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to donate to Van Pebble, donate to Van Pebble by donating to this name. And that name, listen very closely, at Thomas Palvino. No caps. Right, as the kids say. Kids say, no, that's no caps. What they really mean is not cap locked, and you want all the letters to be small. I'm in touch with the kids these days. I never has been in touch. I've never touched kids, going back to the Epstein kid thing. No, but seriously, folks, we haven't. At Thomas Palvino, no caps, PayPal. Send money to me because I'm good to kids. I'm nice to kids. I don't touch them. I don't bother them. All right, let's move on. That's a joke, but it gets more creepy every day. Ladies and gentlemen, the final thing with Van Pebble is he's on YouTube. Go to YouTube. You can watch all his stuff. We just did a great one yesterday. We played HD poker for a couple hours. It was really fun. We're going to go now. Please follow us on YouTube. Watch it. If you find yourself watching stuff, guess what? You're a fan. And there's nothing wrong with that. Subscribe at that point so you can get it fresh, and it'll appear right there. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Van Pebble on YouTube. Subscribe. And guys, go to my Twitch. You could do this too. You could subscribe there if you want. And I would just like to say to everybody, I hope you enjoyed your summer, because that shit is over. And it's time for the fall. My favorite time of year. And I am going to celebrate. We are not sponsored by Salted Caramel Chai Tea Latte Mix. Okay? We're not sponsored by them. Private Selection. They don't sponsor us, but by God, if they wanted to, I'd drink their hot chai all day long and all night, because it's delicious, actually. I'm going to go drink this now, and then we'll come back and we'll do a nighttime stream, which Hogwarts is a perfect game to stream at night. Oh, look, Kai Cenata's back for his Mafia-thon. Ladies and gentlemen, nothing against Kai Cenat. If you like him, go watch him. This is an advertisement for Kai Cenat. Kai Cenat, follow Kai Cenat on all social media. All right, I'm out of here. Obviously, I'm done, right? You can tell. Is the music almost over? All right, it's got another 8 minutes. All right, let's give it another couple minutes. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna make this. Dude, there's nothing, let me tell you something. There's nothing like a nice cup of tea to relax your brain. What am I doing? What is happening? It feels so good. To drink tea is like my favorite thing. There's nothing like a tea and a cookie. Like a nice cookie and a nice tea. Guys, treat your, you know, my philosophy in life is live like a street guy, or represent yourself like a street person, but live like a king. I'm trying to come up with some clever thing, and then we fucking make a sticker out of it, so then we can like do stickers. I want to sell merch. I really do. I just want to. I know it's not going to go well. But someday, if you get really popular, then at least you have merch, and people will love my merch, because my merch would be different. Van Pebble. This is what I like to do at the end of a stream where we've already streamed and we've done the game and we've done all the other stuff. We can relax and just spitball. So let's spitball. One of my dreams is to have my own Van Pebble back scratcher. Not like, oh, this is Van Pebble's back scratcher. Okay, I achieved my dreams. No, the dream is that it's a Van Pebble back scratcher and people could buy them. In addition to that, we could do like stickers, bumper stickers. I want to bring back the bumper sticker. If you still have a car, you want to decorate your car. I know you do. You want to put a sticker on there. I would try to find some kind of a sticker. This is like a really good idea. Bumper stickers are great. I like talking the ideas out. Not a good idea yet till we talk it out. The bumper sticker thing, we still have time until this song's over. Like, you know how that guy was putting water into his tub? Well, at least I'm doing something. That guy was doing nothing. You know what I mean? Bumper stickers are great, but the thing is, they leave a residual on your car. So you don't want a bumper sticker, because, like, stickers are, that's the thing that people figured out with stickers. They're actually not great, because they just, like, they leave residual. You have to, like, do a bunch of stuff to get the gross sticky film off of it. But if you could get some kind of a sticker that could go on your car that isn't a sticker, maybe it's a magnetic thing of some kind. I would like to do Van Pebble magnets. I think Van Pebble refrigerator magnets would be good. It could just be a magnet that fits over like a cool glass. There's got to be, isn't there like there's like a thing that could fit over like the side of your computer? That would be a cool thing. Like, just make stickers for people's computers. So that wouldn't be a sticker. It would be something that's not annoying. So people would be like, you know what I like about the Van Pebble stickers? They don't actually stick. They're not real stickers. They're like those kind that kind of suck onto a surface, but you could just take it right off. But it couldn't be magnetic. Because most people's PCs aren't magnetic all the way around it. The case of a PC is not mine, at least mine isn't magnetic. If you take a look here, I don't really like moving the camera too much, but if you guys take a look at my computer here, you can see that, like, oh look, there's my, oh look underneath, there's a dildo under the bed. This is where you get caught with the dildo. There's a dildo. If you take a look at the computer here, you'll see this would be a perfect place for someone to put, like, Van Pebble, like, put their Van Pebble sticker, but you don't want it to be a sticker. But see how this material, it's not magnetic, like my personality. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a good idea. So then you get the sticker for the computer. You've got that. You've got the back scratcher. Come on, guys. Those are 2 quality items that I could sell. Because here's what I think about selling your own items. How much time do we have? We have another like 5 minutes. Let's just go all the way. I don't care. I've got nothing to do here. I've got another stream to get ready for. I'm good to go. When you think about stuff to sell, you want it to be something that isn't going to be annoying to throw away. You have to account for the fact that it's gonna die eventually. So try to make an item that will last a long time, but if it does die, it's not a pain in the ass to get rid of. A back scratcher is such an item. It's not a pain in the ass. You could put a little thing on the end of it so you can hang it somewhere so it's not in people's way. Like you can buy hooks on Amazon that are just little hooks that hook onto anything, and you could just so this would be very easy to store, very easy to throw away. You could just break it up, cut it. It's not a problem to get rid of. That's how we would want our items to be, because that's the problem with shirts, right? The problem with clothing when you're a streamer and you're trying to sell your merch, I don't think clothing is a good thing. First of all, everybody wants to do a black shirt or the gray. The shirts look like shit. Nobody cares. You got to wear something that actually looks good. You have to know something about clothing. I don't really know anything about clothing. I'm an accessory guy. So Van Pebble would do hats, possibly. But it would be like stylish hats, not like... It would be like Van Pebble pork pie. You know what I mean? Like we're going old school, because Van Pebble started streaming when he was in his 50s, basically. So we could be an adult merch store. That's what we could do. See, isn't this so much? Look, no offense to the guy that was filling his bathtub with stuff and he wouldn't stop his stream until he filled his bathtub, but it is ridiculous. It's not very entertaining. You know what? It's for the first minute, or like, I don't want to say minute, like maybe even 15 minutes that you watch somebody do that, you admire it and you smile, and maybe for an out, maybe you leave it on in the background where the guy's splashing the water. He's just sitting there and he's falling asleep. He's tired. He did it for like 24 hours straight. It's funny for the first hour. I feel like after that, it's not very funny or interesting. Yeah, it is a good gag, and it is a classic idea, but unfortunately the guy's not a great streamer anyway, so it doesn't matter. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna go do this. I'm gonna go make this chai tea, and then we're gonna go and we're gonna come back and we're gonna be better and we're gonna be stronger. We're gonna be two-time I'm just kidding. I just noticed, like, Dr. Disrespect does he knows when he needs to draw you back in. Van Pebble doesn't have to do that. Van Pebble is so chill. Van Pebble is the chill Dr. Disrespect. I'm kidding. I'm not anything like that. Guy's awesome. I'm Van Pebble. I realized that a long time ago. Don't compare yourself to other people, Van Pebble, because these people are, like, they've earned it. They put it together. It took years for that guy. Someone like Dr. Disrespect, it took years for him to build what he has. He is an enigma. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. I'm an enigma, and you're an enigma too. Have a good one. We'll talk to you guys later. Be good. Enjoy the rest of your summer. Oh, wait, it's over. So just be good then. And when we come back, we're going to play Hogwarts. Talk to you later. Thank you.